Hello everyone. In this video lesson, I am going to present the summary and important question answer of the poem Keeping Things Whole. Keeping Things Whole, Mark Strand, poem. क्यारेक्टरको रूपमा यसमा कवि नै वक्ताको रूपमा प्रस्तुत भएका छन्। फिल्ड, एयर यी विषयमा हामीले यो कवितामा अध्ययन गर्नेछौँ। One sentence summary. The speaker wants to move away from the place of centrality to the place of no significance to bring harmony in the environment. यो कविताको वक्ता वातावरणमा एकता आओस् भनेर एक ठाउँबाट अर्को ठाउँमा हिँडिराख्छन् भन्ने विषयमा यो कविता केन्द्रित छ। समरी। मार्क स्ट्रान्ड इज अ सर्रियलिस्ट। कवि मार्क स्ट्रान्ड एउटा अति यथार्थवादी व्यक्ति हुन्। Therefore, the image that he creates in his work seems alien and uncommon to us. त्यसै कारणले गर्दाखेरि कविले जुन चित्र कविताहरूमा प्रस्तुत गर्छन् त्यो हाम्रो लागि एउटा अनौठो लाग्ने गर्दछ। However, he always writes on common themes. तापनि उनले आफ्नो लेखहरू सामान्य विषयमा लेख्ने गर्दछन्। Through the present poem, also he wants to appeal for universal brotherhood, a kind of wholeness against all the usual fragmentation that appears in our life. यो कविता मार्फत कविले हाम्रो जीवनमा हुने सामान्य खालका मनमुटावहरूलाई त्यागेर विश्वव्यापी भातृत्वको रूपमा एकजुट हुन अपिल गरेको विषयमा यो कविता छ। The poet tells when he is in a field he finds himself absent there. कवि भन्छन् जब उनी फिल्डमा हुन्छन् त्यति बेला उनी आफू नै अनुपस्थित भएको महसुस गर्छन्। It happens because he allows his own individual entity to submerge into a bigger entity in the field. यस्तो हुनुको कारण एउटा ठुलो क्षेत्रमा आफ्नो अस्तित्व मिसिनुलाई उनी मान्छन्। By doing so, he does not lose anything, rather he is recognized as a greater body. यस्तो गर्दा उनलाई आफ्नो अस्तित्व गुमेको भन्दा पनि एउटा ठुलो भागको एउटा अङ्ग बनेको उनलाई महसुस हुन्छ। According to him, it is always the same case with him. उनको अनुसार सधैँ यस्तै नै भइराख्छ। Wherever he goes, he finds himself absent there. उनी जहाँ पनि जान्छन् आफ्नो अस्तित्व खाली भएको पाउँछन्। However, it is the human tendency to make things apart rather than keeping it whole. Such attempts can never succeed because the universe is one. यद्यपि मान्छेको प्रवृत्ति हरेक कुराहरूलाई टुक्रा टुक्रामा विभाजन गर्ने हुन्छ तर पनि मान्छेको प्रयास कहिले पनि सफल हुँदैन किनभने युनिभर्स यो संसार एउटा मात्रै छ। त्यसकारणले संसार एउटा भएको कारणले गर्दाखेरि मान्छेहरूले आफ्नो प्रवृत्ति टुक्रा टुक्रामा विभाजन गर्ने भए पनि उसले कहिले पनि उसको प्रयास सफल हुँदैन। He has given an example to prove his point. When he walks in a field, his body parts the air as it moves forward. यो कुरालाई प्रमाणित गर्नको लागि उनले एउटा इक्जाम्पल दिन्छन्। जब उनी फिल्डमा हिँडिरहेको हुन्छन् उनले हावालाई चिर्दै हावालाई खाली गर्दै अगाडि बढ्छन्। But immediately after he moves forward, vacuum created by his body is filled with air. तर जब उनी अगाडि बढ्छन् उनको शरीरले ओगटेको ठाउँ खाली हुँदा तुरुन्तै हावा त्यो उनको शरीरले खाली गराएको ठाउँमा गएर भरिन्छ। Thus he is not able to part things at last, rather he joins at his back too. त्यस कारणले गर्दाखेरि अन्तमा उनले कुनै पनि कुरालाई टुक्र्याउन सक्दैनन्, बरु उनी हिँड्न बित्तिकै उनको पछाडिको भाग भरिएर अथवा जोडिएर आउँछ। According to the poet, everybody has some projects or goals in his life. उनको अनुसार हरेक मान्छेको जीवनमा एउटा उद्देश्य हुन्छ। His mission is to keep things whole. र उनको उद्देश्य भनेको हरेक कुराहरूलाई एकजुट बनाइराख्नु हो। Long question. Write the poem's interpretation and the central idea. The poem Keeping Things Whole talks about the wholeness against the usual fragmentation which goes on in life. The course of action, incidents and happenings of our life are often fragmented. Nothing is absolute in fragmentation and division, so the poet stresses on wholeness. The poet claims that movement in the course of action is the key to keep things whole or undivided. The poet gives example of field. He says if one presents or stays in the field, he takes some of the space of field. Thus the field is fragmented. But as he moves from there, the field will be whole. Movements is thus necessary to keep things whole. The poet has distinguished notation regarding the term wholeness, and it is essential, according to the poet, to think about the perception of wholeness. In the poem Keeping Things Whole, the poet Mark Strand asks the reader to live a complete life. He says that a man needs a lot of things in his life. The things are found at different places, so a man moves from one place to another place thinking about the necessary things. They forget themselves. They are absent at the place where he is, and he is missing within himself. He gives another example that when he moves, he parts the air, and the air fulfills the gap after him. Here he means that all the necessary things should be together, and only then they fulfill our life as air fulfills the gaps. Short questions. Interpret the poem Keeping Things Whole. The poet misses himself in the field. Wherever he goes, he misses himself. Wherever the poet goes, he parts the air, and the air fills the space of his body. For all reasons we move. The poet moves in order to keep all things whole, thinking that our life moves on purposelessly and mechanically. Nothingness is the central principle of man's life. However, people move on continuously. How does the poet view himself in the field, in the air, and in the backdrop? This poem has written in an ironically. In the field, the poet views himself as the absence of the field. In the air, he views himself as equal with air because when he walks and parts the air takes the place of his body. I think in the backdrop, the poet views himself as someone who has lost his identity and whose existence as an individual has gone through disintegration. He is a person who moves on and does things in the hope of keeping things whole and gaining integrity in his existence, and their efforts are lack of purposes. What does the last stanza suggest? In the last stanza, the poet says that we all have reasons for moving and that he moves to keep things whole. However, he seems to suggest that all humans do things and go through the monotonous process of life out of some purpose. Their life is busy, but they have lost their identity and individuality that has been shattered. In spite of that, they move and on and repeatedly follow things that are hollow and purposeless. Thus, the people have meaningless reason to move on. However, the poet knows the dilemma of the modern men and the loss of their identity and individuality due to the usual fragmentation going on. He says that he moves on to regain the lost identity and to keep things whole. So the last stanza somehow hopeful. Thank you for joining with me in this video lesson, and subscribe my channel to get my upcoming video lessons continuously, and keep suggesting us. See you soon.